Okay, so we're going to continue with the area of 2D shapes here. These problems are just a little more multi-step than the ones that we did last time. So I'm going to start with number 11. So here you're looking for the area of a triangle. Remember that the area formula for a triangle is 1/2 base times height. And the base and height have to meet at a 90-degree angle. They have to be perpendicular to each other. So looking at your triangle, we want to find the two sides that make a right angle. So that would be the bottom and then the line that's going up. They're making this right angle. You can see that because of the box. The only problem is we don't know what the blue side is. So we've got this extra step in here that we're going to have to do from last chapter. We're going to do the Pythagorean theorem. So we're going to call that side x. This would be C, A, B. So Pythagorean theorem, a squared plus b squared equals c squared. 7 squared plus x squared is equal to 18.2 squared. X squared has to equal 282.24, and then you'll take the square root to get just x, and you get about 16.8. So that means that this blue side is 16.8, and then we can use our formula. So it would be 1/2. Your base is 7, and then your height, 16.8, and they get the area to be a total of 58.8 feet squared. Now you guys are going to try number 12. This is what the answer for number 12 should look like. So make sure you're checking your work. You end up having to kind of see an imaginary triangle to figure out what the height would be between 7 and 19. And you end up getting 8 when you do Pythagorean theorem. All right, now I'm going to look at number 13. So 13 says a triangle with an area of 45.5 centimeters squared has a base that measures 14 centimeters. Find the height of the triangle. So we know that the shape is a triangle. So your formula for area of a triangle, 1/2 base times height. We're told that we know the area is 45.5 and the base is 14, and we're trying to find the height. So we're going to work backwards and plug in what we know. So we know that the area is 45.5, 1/2 times the base is 14, and then the height is still your variable. So simplify a little bit. 45.5 is going to equal 1/2 times 14 is 7, and then you have times the height. Now we need to solve for the height, so we'll divide both sides by 7, and you get the height to be 6.5 centimeters. Now we're going to look at number 15. So this says a trapezoid. So that means we're going to use our formula for area of a trapezoid. So we want to start with that. And that is 1/2 height times base 1 plus base 2. So now we need to see what information we have. It tells us that we have bases of 23 and 29. So we can put 23 and 29 in for your bases. And then there's an area of 390. So where our area is, we'll put 390. And then we're going to solve for the height. So we can plug those numbers in. 390 is equal to 1/2 the height times 23 plus 29. Now we're going to simplify a little bit. Combine what's inside your parentheses. So 390 is equal to 1/2 h times 52. And then we're going to take 1/2 of 52. $90 is equal to, and then 1/2 of 52 is 26, and then you still have your h. Solve for h, divide by 26 to both sides, and we get h to be equal to 15 kilometers. Okay, now you are going to try numbers 14, 16, 17, and 18. This is what the answers to those look like, so check your work if you didn't get those answers and compare it to what you had. I'd say the one where you might have needed to check would be 18. So the area of a square is s squared is equal to 361, so you have to take the square root of 361 to get what just s is. So that means that one side of the square is 19, and they're all the same. So your perimeter is 4 times 19. And that is it.